Okay, French mode, activate. Qu'est-ce que c'est monsieur de faire photomontable? Incroyable! Sorte de ci. Oups. Ah, maintenant c'est plus comme ça. Oui, oui. Bonjour, chérie. Je m'appelle Hotrod. Okay, I really need to stop with the French accent. Anyways, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Studio Series 93 Deluxe Class Hotrod. You know, the Lambo guinea pig one. Can't say the other one because I don't want to get hit with copyright. Anyways, painting and sculpting on this figure, really good. I love this figure for what it is. I mean, look at that. Whoever designed this figure, props, because this is a masterpiece. Oh yeah, they nailed the face and the chest piece. I mean, there is kibble on the arms, but what are you gonna do? I think they handled the kibble pretty well. And I like how there's some kibble over here. And hey, they fold the backpack. It still makes him a flatso. Oh yeah, and I know his wings are supposed to be a line down like this in the movie, but I prefer it up because, I don't know, he looks cool like it. One thing that feels a little weird to me is how the legs are all orange, but like there's not that much orange on the torso and the arms or the wings. Also, another thing to point out is, why does it look like he has a hunchback? He doesn't have a hunchback, but it looks like he has a hunchback. It's an illusion. And the back is, quite plain, but whatever. I like how this figure bears exquisite mechanical detail. But that head, it's perfect. It's perfect. Wee wee. Oh yeah, and this figure's kind of rare. There's not that many options from sellers from the United States on eBay. And if there were, well, it would cost you a pretty penny. And Amazon has it, but it's $40. And if I remember correctly, I ordered this for like $19.99. It was just $5 off its retail price, which, not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. And I love it when Amazon does that stuff, especially for deluxe class figures. Well, anyways, let's get to accessories. So this is Hotrod's little gun that can stop the time. And it's just gray on gray with some blue dots over there. You know, nothing too fancy. Now, let's compare it alongside World War II Hotrod's gun. And as you can see, both of them have kind of a drumroll type of magazine-ish thing. But, of course, the World War II one is made to look more like the 1940s World War II kind of guns. Oh yeah, and this gun is longer than Lambo Hotrod's gun. Anyways, gun goes on the hand. I think it could go on either hand. Yeah, it can go on this hand too. And there you have Hotrod with this little stop the time gun. Focus to the gun. There we go. Oh yeah, and there is some QC issues, like these little pieces falling off like that, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, the figure's okay. Anyways, let's just get down to size comparison. Here he is alongside shabby World War II Hotrod and shabby World War II Bumblebee, Barricade, the new Crosshairs, Drift, Night Optimus, and, cause why not, Grimlock. Man, I can't believe how big this guy is. So yeah, that was pretty much it for size comparison. Before we get into articulation, I just want to point out something that I should have mentioned earlier. There's weapon storage on the side of Hotrod's leg. Looks kind of cool. Okay, let's get down to articulation. I'm not going to try to do the ball joint on this one because of how stiff it is. But anyways, there's a swivel and an up and a down. The little door wings over here can move up and down. Shoulder has a double hinge, I think. But it is on a ball joint and it can bend. If it weren't for this wing over here, you could do a full 360. Oh yeah, check it out. Bicep swivel. Bend at the elbow. And hey, check it out. Wrist swivel. The figure has a waist swivel. Leg can move up that far. Can move back that far. Legs can spread and pop off thanks to the ball joint. Some ball joints and some figures are kind of weak. And that's kind of annoying. Anyways, there's also a waist swivel. Can't really see it though. Bend at the knee. But you're going to have to move this a little bit outwards so you can do a full bend at the knee. Double hinge for the ankle. Ball joint at the foot, which allows for a foot swivel and an up and down. So yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation. I admire the fact that this figure's packed with a whole bunch of articulation joints, unlike some figures. But anyways, let's just get down to transformation. Now you're probably wondering, how does this turn into a pretty car? I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. We can start with opening those little pieces that were folded into the door hinge or wing, whatever. And we can move them down. Next, we work with the legs. Closing the wheel. Move the leg to this point. Push the foot all the way to this point. Open the half of the spoiler. And please be careful with this little piece over here. Make sure it doesn't pop off. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Make sure it stays like that. Close this in. Make sure you tilt it to the side over here. And then you do the same thing with the other leg. Please note that this hinge should be right over there. Tab in. There we go. And then next thing, you're going to close in the legs together. Make sure the two halves of the spoilers tab in together. And then you rotate the waist. Of course, there's going to be that part blocking the way, but I got it in. You might want to keep the door hinges downwards, so that gives you an allowance to rotate this backpack. You want to open up these little hinges and then tab everything in together. You're going to make sure the backpack tabs into those little tab pieces over there. Then you're going to go ahead and make sure those little side sections close in. And then you can go ahead and close in the little window pieces. Same goes for the other side. Alright, now we're down to this. This is quite complicating, but I do like how it works. Next thing you're going to want to do is open... Actually, no, you're going to spread the little chest pieces over here. Make sure they're pushed down like that. And then you can go ahead and push all that out. And then this opens up. This little piece opens up over here. Then you're going to close it in. Kind of a bit of a weird engineering, but it works. It works real well. Now for the arms, you just want to adjust it in a line segment and then open the wheel. Then you'll have the arm like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that this part over here is facing downwards. You're going to have to like fiddle with that just to get it in there, which I don't really like, but it is what it is. Next thing you're going to want to do is make sure everything tabs in. There we go. Close in the wheel, make sure everything tabs in together. And then you do the same thing for the other side. By the way, comment down below if you find these pieces quite frustrating. And there you go. There's Hotrod in his little Lambo guinea pig mode. And I gotta say, this is a faithful replica of the actual car in real life. I don't think they had the rights to print out the logo, but this was the best they could do. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to point out while transforming this figure is I think you had to rotate his head. So the back of the head should be facing this direction. Oops. Oh yeah, and I believe there's weapon storage right here. A bit goofy, but that's quite usual for weapon storage. Or if you want, you could have the gun facing backwards. Oh yeah, because why not? Here he is next to Crosshairs and Race Car Bumblebee. You know, the three spoilers. Not gonna lie, they all look kind of good together. Is there anything else to talk about for this figure? I don't know. I think I said everything. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I had to say for this guy. Yeah, I think I might have to wrap it up for today. Thank you for checking out this review. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And, I don't know, maybe share it to your friends. Be sure to turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. And don't forget to hit that big red button, because we're kind of getting close to 2,000 subscribers. Not really too close, but we're getting there. Anyways, that's it. Adieu, mon ami.